Welcome back to the Wacky Teacherpreneurs podcast. We tell all. I almost forgot the name of our podcast. And today we are joined by a new puppet. We'll find out what that puppet's name is when we start the show, and a really cool cat. This cat is the coolest cat. It has a chain necklace and these really interesting 60s looking glasses. And I don't know why I'm talking because I'm trying to be really serious because this podcast is very serious. Mucho serioso. I don't think that's a word in Spanish. I made it up. It might be. Okay, this episode, the reason it's so serious is because I have an Instagram. Jess is an expert on Instagram. And I know that Instagram is an important social media tool for reaching new customers and new super fans of your brand. And I don't know, the last time I posted on Instagram was like 3 years ago or something. And I'm like, is this thing dead? Like, what do I do about this? Do I start over? Like, how do I or do I, what do you, well, we're going to ask Jess for some advice because Jess is like the Instagram guru of my life. Help me. Ayuda. Necesito ayuda. Jess, whimsical teacher. Okay. Namaste. Okay, Jess. Who is this you have with you?
Well, I got a puppet in Germany and I don't have a name for him. I'm thinking of letting the kids name him, like have a name contest, you
Ooh,
know,
great
so they
idea.
really have a buy-in on what his name should be. Obviously, it should be a German name, right? But like, how German do we want to go? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Nine.
He's blue and he has little devil horns, which, it is what it is. We can't all choose how we look. And he has a big, like Muppet-like mouth. So we'll see what they want to name him. Maybe I'll just throw out about 10 names and have them vote on the name they like the best because it might be hard if I'm just like, yeah, you guys come up with a German name. Like I don't even want to know what someone will do, right? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they say. And if someone has a really great idea for a name, then yeah, they'll probably win a little prize if they get chosen. My fifth grade teacher did that with me, and I actually won the chance to name her dog. She had a pet, like a stuffed animal dog that looked like her real dog, and her real dog's name was Haley. And my chosen name for her pet dog was Hillary. And I won, and she named her dog Hillary.
That's so cool. Okay, listen to this.
So I want to do the same thing. Okay.
Blaubeere, Blaubeere,
Blaubeer.
What
Like
does that mean?
blueberry in German.
Okay, I like that. He does kind of look like a blueberry, but he has a bit of a body. I don't know. I've been kind of hiding his body. He has a tail. Look at that.
Blau. Blau is blue in German,
Wow.
I
Well,
guess.
we'll see. I'm going to put him down for now as he's just distracting this whole podcast.
I
So,
know. What?
Amanda, what is your question about Instagram? What's going on?
You're taking notes.
Yes, I have a wand pencil and I'm taking notes. Tell me.
Well, okay. I was on Instagram. I don't even know how long ago I started this. Can you actually find out how old your Instagram is somehow?
Yeah, I can even look up how old your Instagram is.
Wow, really? Like with my professional
Yeah.
dashboard or whatever? Um, so I think that 5,000 is a lot, but I know that's just not a lot in your
Micro
world.
influencer level. That's good.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
That's good to know. So yeah, and I have new followers. Like people keep following me randomly. Like it says 70 views in the last 30 days, 75 views, and I haven't posted anything in 2 years. And I'm like, who the heck? No, more than 2 years. The last post was September 27th, 2022. 2022. So
Noise.
what, what do you do with that?
Well, I am a pro at kind of abandoning like I had a couple years where I only posted maybe like 4 or 5 times. And just after COVID, I just kind of got sick of Instagram and it was just a weird time. Like everyone was switching to TikTok and I just was kind of over it. There was one year I think I posted one picture for Christmas of my family or something. It was like, here you go, I'm still alive. And so anyway, what I want to tell you is something I've learned from Claude is that you can revive your Instagram account pretty easily, but Instagram kind of puts you in Instagram jail when you first do it. They want to know that you're really back for real. So they do this thing where they cap you at like a couple hundred views no matter what you try to do. So say you make a cool reel, only a couple hundred people are going to get to see it because Instagram's testing the water. One, they're like, oh, did their account get hacked? Is that why they're all of a sudden posting after 4 years of being silent, right? So Instagram's kind of testing you a little bit. If you come back, they're kind of like, oh, is this person like for real? Are they just like, like they want to make sure you want to be part of the community again. And so they kind of put you through this test phase. And I did it over the winter. I was like, gosh, I really want to revive my Instagram. It's kind of dead in the water. For me, I'm getting 200 views on stories or less than 1,000 views on like a reel or a picture. And that was bad for me compared to my other, work that I had put out. And so I really wanted to quit, but Instagram or Claude was like, just be consistent. That's the only game changer on Instagram. You have to be consistent. If you're not willing to be consistent, you can't get out of the 200 view jail. And this 200 view jail is really common. Like I just went through it in Germany. Like while I was in Germany, my phone was banned, like my Instagram was banned, and I got 200 views a day. So the fact that you saw all this stuff in Germany, like you must have really been looking for me because they were hiding me. They were like, why is she in Germany? That's really weird, and so I got 200 views a day, no matter what I put out, 200 views. But as soon as I got back on American soil, I was back up to 1,200 views. So I'm thinking for you, at first, there's a couple of things that's going to come up. Like, say you come up with a plan. I'm going to show these things about my products or, my new niches or, just what I'm doing with my life on my 5,000 people account, right? First, Instagram's going to be like, okay, is she for real? I don't know. They're going to put you in 200 view jail. Also, you have a double thing coming up where they're going to see that international IP address, right? Like, oh, she's posting from Uruguay and she hasn't posted in so many years. So like it's going to be like a lot of consistency, but eventually you would move back up to, whatever kind of views you were having. And they're really not bad. Like I'm showing for or your very last thing that you posted for rethinking elementary secondary reading, you had 1,100 views on that. That's like over 25% of your audience. That's like the equivalent of me getting over 10,000 views on something, So like you really got a lot of views. Like you're actually doing very good on this. You just need to be consistent. So you can bring it back anytime you want, but you're gonna have to put up with low views for probably a few months. And I started in maybe November, October, and boy, my views just were tanking in December and January, just like so bad. So I've been slowly like digging my way out, and finally I'm back up to where I think I should be. But it's been me being kind of consistent on stories, consistent on my feed, and I haven't been that consistent. When I say consistent, I mean I've been posting something every few weeks, right? But just not being like completely absent, right? So like just posting really good stuff every few weeks. I mean, Claude told me post at least once a week on your feed, but like the days of daily posting is not so important as long as you have like high quality posting, but you just need to ride the wave out of, no man's land. And yeah, you could have all your followers paying attention to you again.
Okay, so you would recommend not deleting it and starting over. You would recommend just being consistent for months and months and months, and then views will go back up. And because the things that I posted were very unique, like they weren't like anything anyone else was doing on Instagram. Like, do you remember? It,
Well, I'm on your Instagram right now. I'm looking at it.
yeah.
And
And so it was a
I mean,
lot of,
I see a lot of products. I know one thing you were doing though is you were doing quotes. And were they
or
like in your products or from your research, maybe?
they were more from like my blog posts. So I was using an iPad and then writing kind of lists, like 5 reasons to read over summer break. And then it's like I think my handwriting, I think it's sort of interesting and,
I think
like
that's
not,
cool.
yeah. And that I did really enjoy creating these little, because I had an Apple pen and I would, just, it wasn't quotes so much as like charts, because I was doing writing workshop stuff and helping teachers implement writing workshop in their
Well,
classroom.
one really popular thing is filming yourself. Like if you have a camera above a piece of paper, film yourself writing the quotes out. That's a reel. And if you do have unique handwriting, that's really popular.
Huh. Okay.
One of my coworkers from my old school has 2 million followers on TikTok, and that's what she does. Is
Well,
she does like cool calligraphy, but just shows herself writing on like pieces of paper, right? And people just like any kind of movement, or if you have a unique, like you said, you have unique penmanship, right? You have cool penmanship. People like to see that. So they're getting your message, but they're also being entertained because it's sort of cathartic. It's ASMR to watch people writing. So just ideas, if you wanted to bring it back, I mean, that's one thing you could do. And another thing is like, and you already know this, like having a B-roll, like you're just like, you're filming yourself typing on your keyboard, right? But then you say something profound as a text overlay on the screen about teaching or writing or a niche that you're interested in or like you just have something and it's just you typing and people love that.
yeah, I've
They,
seen those a lot because I've been
yeah.
I've been on Instagram more recently because, I started a new one about living in Uruguay, and so I've been using Instagram more, and I'm really enjoying putting funny videos to music that sort of goes really well with the video. Like it's fun to me to do that. And that's, I think, um the only way that I can really do social media and stay consistent with it and be motivated to continue and be consistent is if it's fun. Like that's really key for me. And I've realized that over the years. That once it's not
Yeah.
fun anymore, I quit. Um, so it has to
Well,
be
I think
fun.
it could be it is a vehicle. Like just don't forget that it's a vehicle for you to make more sales on your Teachers Pay Teacher store or whatever
Well,
you're trying to
but
sell. It's a vehicle by just like getting people to look at you no matter what you're doing. When you find a little shtick, like it could be handwriting or, making those videos. Like remember, it could boost your TPT sales directly.
yeah, but how? Because so what I've been doing is I've been podcasting, and then I create a transcript of the podcast episode. And um, like it's not like the episode is about a product, but I do talk about my website and supporting my website by going there and buying something from the store. And I know, like Buzzsprout, you can create commercials that go on to every episode, and I've been planning on doing that. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the marketing yourself, marketing your products, that gets in the way too of just my mental like capacity when it comes to posting on social media because I feel like I have to post stuff that's selling directly, and that's when I'm like, this isn't fun anymore, you know? Like, how often do
Well, I
you
mean,
promote products on Instagram?
the way what did you say?
Like, how often do you promote products on Instagram, like directly? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and people
Well,
do
I'm
that.
kind
There's
of
ads.
I don't sell any of my TBT products on Instagram. I just got out of the habit of doing it. I mean, I've been doing it off and on for 10 years. And I used to kind of show some of my fun activities for back to school or different things. I just talk about what I was doing in class with them. But then I just feel like I reached this weird like pinnacle, like I had reached everyone I could possibly reach and I didn't want to talk about that anymore. So I don't. And I'm using my Instagram more for getting brand sponsorships. Like this last year, I got three Scholastic sponsorships. So I got like $3,000 in free books for my library. And I know that's not like fueling my business, but it made me really happy.
Yeah,
You
you got
know,
a really cool rug.
I
Like,
got a cool rug
yeah.
and they did give me an affiliate code with that, and I didn't set it up. But that rug came not only for free, it's this gorgeous, it's like 9 by 13 feet. It's huge, right?
Mhm.
It's taller than my house. Like I have a picture of it standing next to my house, and it was taller than my roof, right?
Yeah.
Um, so, and then I also got, but now like, I think through some of these brand deals, I'm opening my mind up to brand deals and that I can use my Instagram to make money. And I did get a brand deal to make a video for $250. So it hasn't been approved yet, but I did make the video. Um, and so, yeah, I mean, that $250 there and well, actually, maybe that one did get approved, but I haven't been paid for it yet. That's the thing with making money off of your Instagram is it takes a real long time to get paid for things. But I feel like the ball is starting to roll in the right direction, and I'm just like I am excited that I think this is gonna be a really big year for me. And I think, whatever I invest my time and effort into is going to be very successful because I've been plugging along the last 6 months and I've been really consistent on Instagram, not posting every day, but posting some really great stuff, getting a lot of eyes on stuff when the algorithm was against me, and kind of just being consistent the last year, consistently posting more than I have in years and starting to post on my stories again very consistently. I think it's paying off. My hard work is paying off. And that's what I would say about Instagram is it might be annoying and you might not want to do it, but if you're consistent, it will pay off for you.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
But
And I
you got to
think,
respond to the data at the same time. You know what I
well, and I
mean?
think that for like neurodivergent people, like it does really have to be fun and you have to be intrinsically motivated. I don't know, at least for me, it has to be fun. And if you can stay like ha somehow turn it into a fun activity that feels really motivating and that's sort of the goal is just to have fun with it, that will equal consistency and eventually equal some sort of monetization, even if you don't have like a full plan fleshed out, like at least you're building that momentum over months and months and months, kind of like what we've been doing with this podcast and growing. I mean, our listenership has been growing steadily, and eventually we'll do something with that. But right now we're just having fun with it. And I think that it will pay off when we're ready for monetizing in whatever way that we want. And yeah, I'm worried
And
that this heater above me is ruining the sound quality of this episode.
you sound good. I don't hear anything
Really?
different.
Because,
No.
okay, it's loud.
So going on your vein of fun, I did go back and look at my Instagram really quick and
Um,
I did post 50 videos this last year, which compared to the year before, I think I posted like five, right? So I've been more consistent, but I do agree with the fun thing. So this is what I do, and this might be a good tip for someone, is for me, my environment has to be fun. Of course, I work in a children's elementary school library, so that's fun, right? But I decorate it with things in the background that I think are fun looking. Just like we always have fun backgrounds here. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes the key is you can control your environment. You could go somewhere fun to film a quick video. And for me, it's I have a tapestry of a big smiley face with checkerboard in the background, like a big happy face. And I think it's fun. Every time I see the happy face, I'm like, yes, this is fun. And I have it in every single video, right? Like I have this happy face because to me, the happy face says fun, says I'm having a good time. And if I don't have it in the background somewhere, then I don't feel like doing the stupid little video, you know? So, I mean, like sometimes I think you can control your environment to just like set yourself up an environment that feels good to film little videos in. Like figure out what that is for you.
And don't take yourself too seriously. Do you think I'm a cool cat now?
Yeah. I think you look more like an alien than a cat though.
Thanks a lot. All right. I think
Well,
that
those
it's
ears
been
are
helpful.
alien. They're more alien looking on your head. How's your cat doing in Uruguay? Will you give us an update? My
Here.
buddy Karen loves cats. She wants to hear more about cats on the podcast. There's your kitty. Karen, if you're listening, go look at Amanda's kitty.
She had diarrhea yesterday and it was
Ew.
all over the floor, but Eric
She's
thinks
a beautiful cat. Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
vomit. She's
Is she
not
like
happy.
tortoise shell? Is that what you call that kind of fur?
Yeah, I was so curious how she would react when the dog showed up because we were without the dog for 3 weeks. She was not happy. She was she was kind of pissed. Her face like looked really sad and shocked because the dog takes up all of our, or at least my, attention, and it's not nice. And the cat, like, gets kind of shoved to the side. And so I've been trying to give her extra special love and attention and hang out with her, in the room. And but she really, we've been feeding her wet food just to keep her happier. And I don't think that's good because she's been having some digestive issues, I think.
Can we tell something kind of funny about us now to the audience if they're not on YouTube? So Amanda is now living in the southern hemisphere, right? And
Yes.
I'm living in the northern hemisphere. And so we have opposite weather. So it is the middle of summer in Las Vegas. It's 110 outside.
I'm
And so
cold.
you might look at me, I'm barely clothed today. My arms are showing. It's like I have a tank top on. I'm sweating. And Amanda is like complaining about this heater over her head. We can't hear the heater, but she's also wearing this like fuzzy jacket.
It's
It's funny
cold.
because we're complete opposites right now. Like I'm sitting sweating, my face is red. It's 110 out. I have a teeny tiny little crop top on. You don't even want to see my belly right now, but it's hanging out. And Amanda is in, I think she's trying to show the temperature right now.
Oh, there was some weird, yeah, it's 53 here.
That's really not that cold, but wasn't it going to be
Not that
like
cold.
zero soon?
Well, it's like 2:43, so it's like, later in the afternoon. Yeah, it's gonna get colder. We're gonna have a big cold front coming very soon. It's gonna be like negative something soon, which is
Is that
like
going to be before or after you move to your new Airbnb?
after, and the new Airbnb is right on the ocean. So it's gonna
Oh, it's
be,
going to be colder.
I think so. But we better go. I gotta go take my car to the car
Yeah,
fixing
Amanda's sick of
shop.
talking to me, so we gotta go.
No, it's because we gotta go to the car fixing place. Remember?
All
I'm
right.
not sick of talking to you.
Amanda's done being on camera. She's playing around with kitty ears. She's playing around with her cat with diarrhea. She's had enough. She's peopled out. And now you're gonna go to like this car place. Well, go use your Spanish. Hasta.
Hasta la vista, baby. Just kidding.
Are we leaving? Bye.
Namaste. Bye.